What up, though? Yeah, I'm from Detroit. That's what we say. What up, though? What's the deal? What's real? Need a meal? I don't have it. I don't got it. I made twice baked potatoes. Whatever. You don't want that. Um, I'm not. My energy's not cleansed, but I just heard from my spirit guys. Yes, it is. Yes, you are. Because today I just have been very enlightened, y'all. Today is April 15th. Okay, I just feel different. I don't know. I don't know why. You feel what I'm saying? Today was an old friend of mine's birthday. I called the bitch phone and it went, I don't even know what it did. I don't even know what that was that happened. So I'll take that as she don't fuck with me no more. And that's cool. Baby daddy been taking me through lots of shit. Take it as he don't fuck with me no more. And that's peachy. Because you know why? I fuck with me the long way. And I'm really starting to. All right, just woke up in the middle of the night, just did this to my hair. Didn't have to go to a store or nothing, just pure energy. You feel me? Like just pure intentions coming all together, things aligning, falling into place. So I do need to get my incense. I do need to, that's open. We got some water right here. We're not super in the best of space, right? But we're gonna work with what we got. And I feel like that's a part of the message as well. That sometimes you ain't got everything that you need, but you can work with what you got, baby. You can work with what you got and still get what you want, baby. Okay? I'm just gonna start here. You know, I just say, nah, don't even use that. You know what I'm saying? Don't even use that. You wanna know something, y'all? Why the hell was I thinking about stripping? I was thinking about it. Listen, I feel like if I cover up my birthmark and if I like, I don't know, do something different to the way I wear makeup, because I don't wear like, I wear like 90s type of makeup, but if I wear like 2016 type makeup with like a gray wig, call my ass Storm. Who we? Y'all ain't ready. Because right now I'm Poison Ivy, but Storm version of me, y'all not ready. All right, so that's what I'm getting. Y'all not ready for this storm. But it's not a bad storm. So if you think about storm, it's not a bad storm. Oh, that's, you know what? It's a storm going on right now. It's some people suffering from the storm. If so, I pray for you. May God send you much, much protection, much, much solace of mind, body, soul, and spirit of your belongings and of you. May you have that in your life, because we don't really have to experience that too much here in Detroit. Being the fact we are in Michigan, we do experience tornadoes in Michigan, but not Detroit, because of where it is, how it sits, how much stuff is surrounded by our frequency. We just ain't fucking with tornadoes, so it's not gonna happen over here. You know what I'm saying? And that's another message. Listen how I'm just channeling. When you're not fucking with it, it's just not gonna happen. Okay, and I'm sorry, I usually don't even take this much time to channel. I haven't prayed or nothing. I just been in my bag. Like, I just been happy, dancing, moving around, doing me. I know that this guy is probably doing him too, and that's great for him. I love that for him, because I love that for me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, and once again, if there's no tornado, it's not gonna come. Because we ain't fucking with, that's not the frequency the Detroiters. So it's the same thing. Like, if you tell yourself, like, that's not what frequency I'm on, so it's just not going to come to me. And then even if I see it, I'm just not going to go towards it, because if I go towards it, then I'm the dumbass. You know what I'm saying? I heard, because if I go towards it, it's like popping a zit. It's just going to leave a mark. You feel me? So great messages. My ancestors is ancestoring today. So, man, and that's another thing. I've been really wanting to set up my altar, but once again, when you're in a space of discomfort, and that is what made me take so long to begin to post videos and stuff. I honestly thought me just getting like 20 likes is like substantial to me. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's like, okay, we're off to a good start. People are listening. People like this shit. If I could get a whole classroom to agree, then maybe I can get 2, 3, 4, 5 more classrooms, and we can work from there. You know what I'm saying? So I fucks with it. And that's what it's gotta be. I feel like when you set those small goals and then you over exceed those, even at the first level, you know, at the minute level, that's what encourages you to keep going. So don't underestimate yourself, but don't overestimate yourself. Because if you overestimate yourself, then if you're not able to achieve the goals that you had set forth, then you're going to feel down, and it may affect the way that you show up the next day or within the next hour. You know what I'm saying? So that is why, you know, you have to set small achievement goals that you know you can accomplish. I'm trying to get these damn cards. I don't know why I put them over here. I do not know why. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and my higher self of the holy white light, and most importantly, God, who governs each and every one of the spirits who come to me, send me messages, and give me the power to be able to decipher and discern these messages. Lord God, at this moment, I pray that you strengthen these voices and you strengthen my voice in order to bring a message to a collective that will be able to tune into it. Lord God, at this moment, I pray that you fulfill me with clarity on whatever subject it is that you want to be pursued within this message. And Lord God, I pray that you allow for me to be a pure vessel, a non-biased vessel, but also allow for my experiences to tie in, to be able to be anecdotal or metaphorical for the viewer to have a better understanding. In your name, Lord God, I pray that there are no other spirits that are welcome within this reading besides Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Ariel, and my spirit guides and ancestors that follow and guide me each and every day along with my higher self. In your name I pray, amen. All right, we prayed. So, it's not that serious, is what I heard. It is that serious. If you're talking about my prayer, it's that serious. Do you know what I'm about to do right now? Do you know I'm channeling energy that might just hit you, and you probably not even from 15-mile radius of where I am right now? It's that serious. I'm tapping in with ghosts, my guy. You gonna need it. I feel like there's people within your life that make you feel that way. Where it's like, do you know, like, where you have to over explain yourself? And a lot of times having to over explain yourself is not the best bet. It's really not. Like, what it shows is that the person really disrespects you. And I realized that way too late. Okay? And I mean that just as an adult. Like, I used to over explain myself as a child. Having to over explain yourself to someone who knows who you are, who deals with you on a daily basis, is direct disrespect. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how you want to slice it. That's what it is. That's all you can say it is, because that's what the hell it is. And if you don't believe it is, then whatever. All right. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the higher white light, give me some messages to make it all right. I feel like, are you texting somebody to make you feel better? How does that work? My stomach hurt. Are you texting somebody to make you feel better? How does it work if you reach out to a person and that makes you feel better? Maybe if it's somebody that you care about more than they care about you. Okay. What's that? That's hard to see, huh? And hard to say when the roles are reversed, when it's your turn to feel that way. Is somebody a rapper? Everybody gets mistakes. Everybody who's living the best of both worlds. That's another thing. Somebody's living the best of both worlds. Somebody's having their cake and eat. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is living the best of both worlds. Tell me why. Tell me how. Tell me who. Spirit in here. My nose itching. Hey, y'all see how small this damn nose is? I don't know why they come messing with our noses. What's that about? Most spiritualists that I know to, got little nose, little skinny bridges. Even if they like big noses, it's like the little bridge, and that's where they come. They come touch all on that. For what? That's weird. And I feel like that's your feelings towards this situation. On some real shit, like, for what? That's weird. Why have the best of both worlds when you can have nobody at all? No, I know why you had the best of both worlds, because you don't love yourself. It's, you have a, what? Nine of Cups in reverse? What is that? I just feel like somebody doesn't like themselves. So they need to have multiple people like pine over them. If they already don't like themselves and you're the type of person to point out what they shouldn't like about themselves, and it's like, I already don't like myself, it's very easy for them to just go to another option or just talk to somebody that's going to blow smoke up their ass. Because that's all they want from you. And maybe that's all you want from them too, but it's just like, it's way easier for them to have the best of both worlds when that is the case. I'm seeing that somebody's not satisfied with this though. I feel like though, you look at it like, but if only, I feel like you have strong boundaries for yourself that you have built for yourself and realize, hey, I'm just not standing down from this. I can watch you, but I guess it's so funny because it's literally like, how you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in type of thing. I don't know. It's like somebody is watching you and envy almost. And they're almost like, oh wow, look, they're all the way sitting on that hill and I'm down here. If you really look at these cards and how they're put together, y'all know how I am with the cards and telling stories with them. All right, so listen, roll with me here. I know, but if you really look at the cards and put them together, it's almost like you have so many things that you've built for yourself and you're just sitting in contentness and focus and realizing that opportunities are coming left and right, whether it be people, partnerships, jobs, money, whatever. There's opportunities that come to you left and right, but this person, not so much. They have things, you have dreams and they have aspirations. And the difference is they have things they aspire to be and you have things that you dream to be. I would say in this, it's kind of, they're pretty much one and the same, but what I would say is the difference is a dreamer is usually asleep, right? Meanwhile, this person with aspirations is usually, how do I explain? When you have aspirations, it's almost like you're lacking confidence. In both situations, both parties are lacking confidence. And what I'm trying to get at is that there's a lack of faith and honesty. Oh my God, there's so much Aquarius energy here. Oh my goodness. I feel like, whoo-wee. Clarify all this Aquarius energy. Oh, this is Aquarius read. It gotta be. This gotta be for y'all. Sagittarius energy, temperance. There has to be a balance of it being gay. Okay, so now we're going, okay, so at first they was comparing to two different people, but actually this is the whole story. This is one and the same. Somebody's dreams have actually materialized to become aspirations. They can now be things that you aspire to be. Actually, they could be things that you can be. Like tomorrow, if you want, the opportunity is there for you. It's out there on the table. You just don't have the faith to do it. And what you're not realizing is, yes, you do. Now you have the logic and you have the overall know how to be able to move forward. Both of you guys do. Both parties. This is a divine partnership. And it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could just be, I'm just seeing a lot of emotions actually being balanced out now in the situation. I just see people being able to see that there was probably somebody that that was the wrong position. Let me put it in the right position so I can see his story right. You know what? why just now I just realized I'm reading tarot cards. Like I had a disassociate personality moment where it's like, for me, tarot is so close to me that I don't look at it as like, oh my God, I'm actually looking at these cards that I remember when I was a kid. I would see them on movies, or I would see them at stores, or I would just see them around, and I'd be told that they were just so bad and so evil. And I remember I never wanted to even go towards them. And then after I picked up a deck of cards and just learned what Ace of Spades meant in tarot, and then just moved deeper and deeper. And then when I bought this deck, this was one of my first tarot decks. One of my first. My other one is the Wild and Unknown. When I bought that one, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting at is, there was times where something was brand new for you, where you had that moment. It's a full circle moment for me right now, because it's like, I remember when I first bought these and was like, oh my God, I have the cards that I used to see. Like, this is the cards. Oh my God, death card. Oh my God, you know, the star. Oh, like I was in such an awe. But now it's like second nature for me. And there are dreams and aspirations for you that are like that. But there hasn't been a balance of emotions, and there hasn't been a balance of faith and logic. That's what it is. Like, you have to balance the spirituality with practicality, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It's what they're getting at, and realizing that, okay, now you have been able to do that. Now you have built up enough experience to say, okay, I know what's for me, and I know what's not for me. I know what's going to make me tick, and I know what's going to make me tick. TikTok may be substantial here, important in the reading. I know what's going to give me what I want, and I know what's not. And so, therefore, I'm so sorry about how shaky my camera is. So, therefore, now I have the proper steps to take, right? This King of Pentacles is hiding so many secrets. You just don't know what's going on here. But also, there's so much that's uncovered within what you have close to your finances, and the opportunities that you have, that you've worked for, that you've just been sitting to the side. And right now you're in this energy of King of Pentacles, because I'm tapping in and out of, like, this is kind of like a love reading, but it's also you, because it's kind of like, okay, whomever your love interest is, you detached. Like, you may still be dealing, but it's almost like both parties are kind of detached. I always say the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are not the best couple, pretty much because also what this is, if you look at it from love, is both parties have no choice but to balance themselves, because this king is looking straight at the queen, and the queen is looking some other fucking way. She's not even looking at him. All he has to do, it's not many decisions that he has to make, because she's shutting everybody down. Are they even where is he at? Oh, they in the same room. That's his cloak right there off to the side. If you bring it. They right next to each other. But look, if you look, it matches up, right? Oh, y'all see. You see how that cloak matches up, and the trees match up with each other, because it's the same. They literally right next to each other, but you wouldn't even know, even when the cards are right next to each other like this, because you wouldn't even know they was right next to each other. Who wants to be in something like that? But if it's working until you have to be on your own shit. And you're looking towards faith anyway. That's where she's looking towards. More of that star energy. She's looking towards her happiness. She's looking towards, okay, what do I need to bring with me? What do I need to let go? And it's time to fly like a bird. I wanna fly away. I'm hearing that. Somebody does drugs. Shit. Why's my nose? Shit. Like, that's how I feel. What's up with my nose? Oh. So what's on the float is somebody single, about to get what they need to mingle and get the fuck on. Somebody's left at home, No, somebody is single in abundance. Somebody is moving out here looking good, feeling back like themselves. It's hot outside. If it ain't hot outside, you got some cute cold clothes. I don't know. But somebody is not where the other person wants them to be. Or maybe this single life and this abundance is something that you don't feel that you can handle by yourself. But I feel like that same faith that you've been having in the situation that you're in that's codependent is still being able to succeed on your own. Imagine if you didn't have a jealous ass motherfucker. I think you looking at being on your own is like being cold and being lonely, the hermit. But you still got that star. That star is still there. So rather you're like this, you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing though. This is this nigga, right? So if we look, this was for him. Because he didn't want you, this the energy he in. Because you said, okay, it's fine if you don't want me, I will turn the other cheek. This what kind of star you got. He got that little ass star. And you got a whole bitch waiting for you, helping you with your emotions and shit. I don't know. It's something like that. Whether you're in therapy or maybe you just got a friend or a girlfriend or your mom or a sister or a cousin or a job offer, partnership, that it's like, whole time I just been waiting for you to get your mind right so that I can go towards my opportunities, because nobody got time to really put myself out there and you on some bullshit. I feel like you finally got yourself to a place where it's like, okay, nah, I see where you playing. I see how you playing. I see where you taking this. And quite honestly, I know by myself I could be way more abundant. And I'm not even your wish fulfillment. You just keep looking at what could have been. And could have been somebody likes music. I feel like somebody's going to meet Drewski. Just off the humbug. Just off some humbug shit. Like, I really do. And I feel like somebody is very talented, very gifted, very wise, very smart. Other people are not so happy about that. Very appealing, very nice, but not too nice. They're pleasant. You know, not nice. They don't just let shit get through the cracks. They have discernment. The only problem is it takes them a minute before they just take the leap of faith because they feel. They said put it right next to the faith. It's almost like you got the start. It's coming down. Like, you think that it's going to come to a point where you're not going to know what to do or stuff just going to move slow. Anytime something moves slow for you, something else comes right back. Like, anytime something fall off for you, something else comes and you get a blessing right back because you always keep your head on the swivel. You always looking for a new opportunity. You know? Whatever makes people happy, I'm hearing. New car. No, not a new car. Somebody's going to move towards a pregnant person and realize that the situation is only going to lead to more turmoil in their lives as well. And then they might come back towards you, but it's going to take some time. No, it's not. But they good. I feel like this keeps happening. I feel like, because I just shuffled the cards. It's only because they see that you got money and it stresses them out. Because they didn't handle their finances in the right way and it's stressing them out. They see you got everything that you need and you're not selfish. That's really what it is. So they want to move towards you, but you're not who you like being strong right now. It's like I'm not even crying over spilled milk or anything, but I just know what I know and I just know I'm not fucking with you on that tip no more, so don't even try to come over here on that. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it's like right about now. And is this harmonious just because some people can't live with the decisions that they've made? You know? And it's like, how you gonna get mad at me because I love me? You said I didn't love me. So I made the decision to love me, and it included you not being loved by me because you don't love me. And now you mad at me. So that's the situation. Because they obsessed. It's never going to be happy. Like, they're never going to be happy because they're obsessed. They have the devil, 10 of Cups in reverse. It's always going to be something that they're thinking about coulda, woulda, shoulda happened. It's always going to be something that they feel like needs to be put onto you. It's always going to be cycles and disruptions and disturbances within the home structure. It's always going to be that way because a person is obsessive and they obsess about negativity instead of they obsess about the shit that's not happening, about the shit that can't be changed. You know what I'm saying? Instead of obsessing about how can they change the situation for the better. Because what's on the flow is that what? 8 of Pentacles. What does that mean? They working on it. But just not, they just don't have the right. They not all the way. They not. Here I'm talking. They're not all the way there. They don't have the sharpest tools in the drawer. You know, toolbox. Sharpest knife in the drawer, excuse me. But they're working on it. They're just using the wrong judgment, and things are imbalanced and slow as hell. It's just slow. I always want me to give her something. It gotta be something. I gotta give her something. I don't give her that. She ain't gonna wanna work with me. Bingo is what I heard somebody say. If that's you, and then it's a fight because it's never no happiness. Ain't no sunshine. And they still waiting to get fucked. And it's like, what I look like? You can go ahead and put that down. They jacking it off. That's King of Wands in reverse. Oh no, he not. He's not jacking off. Trust me. He's gonna move on with somebody else. That's exactly what that is. He ain't about to jack off. He's just gonna move on. It's the same message coming out. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his own. I feel like it's just a never-ending cycle with that person. So if you're finding yourself to be flustered, even when you're grounded, you got to realize that if people got other shit going on and they're attached to your energy, then guess what? Now it's attached to your energy. Even though you don't even know what the fuck they got going on, it's still attached to your energy because this person don't want to work with you though. This energy is like just straight up down. You got all this in front of you. Like, you got a lot of opportunity in front of you. You got a lot of wisdom. And they would rather go deal with somebody that just don't. And then take out the fact that this person doesn't on you. So I'm going to start out with these cards right here. This is the... Man. We're going to do a part 2. So, y'all can just tune in to the part 2 because this is 30 minutes. I want to close it out for a resolution for you because, like I said, they don't want to work with you. What's something that's hidden that they don't know? What's the moon? Seeing the Scorpio, and I'm seeing that it's 2 sides to a coin. Flip it. That's what I heard. If it's 2 sides to a coin, then flip it. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means like... I don't know, bro. I don't know. If it's 2 sides to a coin, then flip it. Right? What's the moon? However you want to take that. But I'm seeing that it's 1 side and 1 side. And it's the moon. It's a motherfucker that Green Goblin ass nigga out for. This nigga will hurt himself. Just being destructive. Just for the name of destruction. He hurt his damn self. What's the 2 of Swords? Eight of Swords. Motherfuckers is delusional. See, what they think is 4 of Cups to the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I'd rather go look the other way. I'd rather go over there Yeah, let me go ahead and throw this shit out. I'm good. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, new home. How else you want somebody to say it? Until you realize that that's what the fuck it is. How you want them to say it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? 10-10, this the end, baby. 10-10, King of Swords. And it's not, they ain't got nothing funny to say about it neither. My whole thing is, though, 4-4-4, 4 swords, 4 of Wands, in reverse, 4 of Cups. 4 swords, 4 of Wands. I mean, it's going to be better for you because this is actually striking down an enemy, a problem that's been a problem in your life for quite some time. 4-4-5, 4-4-4-5. You finally get into that change. Gather ye witches. Finally, like, you can finally move on from all this bullshit. You've lost hope on this situation altogether because you realize that this guy is not the best option for you. He's like Logan in Marvel. Nobody wants to be like Logan. Logan doesn't give a fuck. He had a child out there with these fucking mutant ass powers and did not care. Just had her out there and then finally was like, oh wait, she's out there. Let me go ahead and like try, you know, come on now. Like, it's just sad just how this nigga looking. But he show up, it's the silver surfer. A motherfucker shows up and down, in and out of everybody's life. He's Silver Surfer. Do you know who the Silver Surfer is? Do you know the Muffin Man? 4-4-4. That could be significant. 4-4-4. If you're seeing 4-4-4. All three of these cards came out as the same character. Silver Surfer ass motherfucking joke ass motherfucking ass nigga. He's lost hope. So it's on to the next time to move to the next one. So if you know that that's where they at, 7 of Cups in reverse, but they don't really have too many options that are better than you. You are it. They just throwing shit out there. They just seeing what a catch. You know what I'm saying? What a catch. Just telling people that they a catch. They ain't no damn well these motherfuckers ain't shit and ain't got shit on you. So if you don't know what to do in this situation, because I'll be honest with y'all, I'm still not, I do know what to do, but it's just like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's very difficult to move forward on things. So, but if you still don't know what to do in the situation, right, let the moon guide you this way, basically. I'm pretty sure practicality, spirituality don't come out. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. Because I said that. And sometimes the cards just come out when I'm predicting them. So fuck with me to read it and shit. Alright. What's the final messages? What's the final outcome? And what's the guiding advice to close out the reading for this collective? My chin is. You said, go ahead, throw that over there. They don't want to show me. Is it anything that y'all want to just show me? Don't let your pride get in the way. Reverse, surrender to divine. No, let your pride get in the way. If your angels and your ancestors, like you connected with your intuition, your angels, your ancestors, everybody is different who's within this diasporan community, but for the most part, all of us are pretty intuitive, right? So if you're connected with your intuition and your first mind be telling you like to do this, but that goes against who you are and your integrity and your morals. Okay. But if your first mind told you to do that, then that's the divine, and it's telling you to be that way because it's time for a change. Emotions are running high. You no longer have feelings towards this situation. So you have to think about if something makes sense or not for you. And you also have to understand that people are strategically trying to sabotage you. They have the resources that they need. They have more than you. You had the Four of Cups, and just not looking at them, you was able to, and now you got this one last dream that you've been holding on to, and but they got so many aspirations and stuff that they can go into that's already open, that they're focused on fucking you over. They could be focused on all this other shit that they have too. They have other stuff that they got going, but that's already materialized, actually. That's already here. See, your shit is dreams that's sitting there and waiting for you. It's like, so when you get out, bring love into the situation though. You could just be real about it. Like, and keep your emotions. That Aquarius energy gotta stay strong. You gotta stay logical. And then we got Gemini energy. The answers you need are coming. Somebody's going to snitch on themselves really, really soon, to where it's only gonna make sense that you just focus on yourself. To where they ain't gonna have no reason to be dependent on whatever the fuck it is that they trying to say they need to depend on you for. To where things are just gonna be different altogether, because things are just gonna be different altogether. So you have to understand, people be people, people do people shit, people are people who don't like to be good people. And sometimes you gotta meet them with their energy while also incorporating your morals and values. There's a great way to not let a motherfucker disrespect you, still stand your ground, and still not lose completely in the end. And that's simply by just standing your ground and being quiet and letting them make a fucking fool of themselves. Because it takes two people to argue. So if this person just sitting there and going off. See, I don't like doing that, like in front of my kids or nothing. But if I feel like you sitting up here just yapping away in front of strangers that you just made it seem like you were also nice of a guy in front of, or nice of a lady in front of, and I'm literally not doing shit to you, and all I've been explaining back and forth to you is how I would like to be left alone or something like that, then it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go in here and let you pop your shit in front of all these people. And I ain't gonna say shit, but I can't do that shit when somebody like right there in my face, and it's like, I couldn't, but now I can, because it'd be like, bro, I got shit to worry about. I got kids, I got dreams, I got goals, I got aspirations, and I'm older, so I got pains that come from that. If I sit up and just argue with a motherfucker all day, my back be hurting, my legs be hurting, like, ain't nobody got time. Or if I'm just hurt, about some shit, ain't nobody got time for that shit. So here's your affirmations that you can go off with. It's just simple affirmations, but life is hard. When life gets hard, I pick up that card with the smiley face. Call him over to my place. Half baked. That's what I am right now. Half baked. I need to be fully baked. Last one. And on the bottom, when I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. When I'm connected to spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. I am kind and loving towards others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. Yeah, a lot of times the stuff that we be fearful of, like addressing a situation, the more I tune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. The more that you appreciate the fact that the universe was able to point something out to you, show you all of that, and be able to appreciate yourself for having an intuitive gift, or being able to see something to be smart enough to spot it, the more that you actually have appreciation for that, the sooner, the quicker that you'll be able to, trust yourself and trust the messages of the universe. And then the sooner those emotions will stay leveled out. But I feel like somebody is very level. Like, this is so much Aquarius energy. Like I said at the beginning of the day, I was in Aquarius energy. So I'm guessing that this is an Aquarius read. And I'm guessing that that's what Spirit's trying to tell me. Read for your people, girl. So I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. I hope if you have listened to this all the way out, I thank you so much. And I hope that you can like it, subscribe to me. I do much more. I cook, I clean, I do like stuff for my kids and stuff too. I be doing all types of stuff, but this is one thing that is very close to my heart. When I feel compelled to deliver a message, I do, because a lot of times if I needed to hear it, you needed to hear it, right? So I love you, and it's been real.